Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Before I start my presentation, let me introduce myself. My name is Farah Diva Nabila with the student number is 2010932038. I'm a student in the Industrial Engineering at ANDALAS University, and in this presentation I would like to present it or explain my project text is with the implementation of K3 at the Rectorate of ANDALAS University. First is hazard identification. So before we determining the identification of hazard, a survey is carried out at the rectorate to find out the hazard that exists. First, the environmental hazard, which can be seen from the first picture. The danger source is floor is slippery, so the risk is falling while walking. In the second picture, it can be seen that water or solid objects from the pipe, so the risk is the being hit by water or solid object in the pipe. This is the pipe. And the last picture is unprotected windows, so the risk is fell from a height. Next is hazard identification is electrical hazard. So it can be seen from the picture. The danger source is the power cord is too low, and the risk is get electrocuted while walking. And the second danger source is short circuit electricity, but the risk is electrocuted while charging. Next is biological hazard. It can be seen on the screen that the bathroom has a slippery floor, so the risk is fell while in the bathroom. And the second danger source is bad smell caused by mold in the bathroom, so the risk is disturbing smell. Next stage is risk assessment. So the risk matrix in determining using the HAZOP method. What is HAZOP? HAZOP is a hazard analysis technique that is used in preparing a safety determination in a system for the existence of a potential hazard. The purpose of using a HAZOP is to determine whether a process deviation can lead to an unwanted event. So the matrix is divided into a two part. First is likelihood and second is consequence. Likelihood is the possibility in the period of a time of a risk will appear. And the most frequently used probability calculation is frequency. And what is consequence? Consequence is the result of an event, which is usually expressed as a loss from a risk. So likelihood and consequence has several level, which is the likelihood of first level is rare, second is unlikely, third is possible, fourth is likely, fifth is almost certain. And the consequence of several level, first it's negligible, second is minor, third is moderate, fourth is major, and fifth is catastrophic, which is the level has several values. So the identification of hazard and risks at ANDALAS University Rectorate uses the hazards method, which can be seen in the following table. So the first work activities is wall, which is have sources of danger, cables that are too low, but the risk is electrocuted. Have a risk matrix, likelihood is 3, consequence has a number 3, and the severity is 9. So what is severity? Severity is an expected fracture rate to occur, and the risk level of cables that are too low is high. And next sources of danger is water or solid objects from pipes, which is the risk is crash, and the risk matrix likelihood 2, consequence which have value 3, and the severity is 6. So the risk level is moderate. Next sources of danger is slippery floor, which is the risk is slip, have a risk level high. Next work activities is activities by the window. Sources of danger unsecure windows, which the risk is fall, have a risk matrix 10, which is the risk level is high. Next is work activities electronic device chargers, which is source of danger is short circuit electricity, have a risk electrocuted, and the risk level is high. Next is urination and defecation in the bathroom, with the source of danger first is slippery floor, and the risk is slip, so the risk level high. And the last sources of danger is stench, which the risk is olfactory disorders, have a risk matrix 6, and the risk level is moderate. Next is risk control. Risk control based on the following hierarchy. First is elimination. What is elimination? Elimination is removing harmful sources or activities. Second is substitution. Substitution is replacing sources or tools or machines or material or activities or areas that are safer. Third is design. Design is modification or installation of sources or tools or machines or activities and areas are make them safe. Four is administration. Administration is implementation of work procedures or tools. And the last risk control is personal protective equipment, which is the provision of personal protective equipment for workers with a high hazard. So risk control is carried out by providing solutions to solve problems with the identification of hazard and risks that have been carried out previously. So in the work activities wall, which source of danger cables that are too low, which the control providing protection to the cable, have a control category is engineering control. With the sources of danger water or solid objects from the pipe, have a control allocating pipe lengths directly to sewers. Have a control category is engineering control. And the third sources of danger is slippery floor, with the risk is flip. Have a control drying the floor, which the control category is engineering control. Next, work activities is activities by the windows. Have a sources of danger is unsecure windows. And the risk is fall, so the control is provides windows safety. So the control category is engineering control. Next work activities is electronic device charger. Have a source of danger sources with electricity, and the risk is electrocuted. Have a control is replacing the damaged socket, and the control category is substitution. The last work activities is urination and evacuation in the bathroom. Have a source of danger slippery floor with the control drying the floor, and the sources of danger stench have a control cleaning the bathroom, and they have the control category engineering control. Okay, I think that's all about my presentation. Thank you for your attention. I'm sorry for my mistake. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.